Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the open mic session with the Chunter Bros. I'm Solovar.
And I'm Kartaal.
And today we're going to do something a little different, because a few weeks ago, or was it last week, I think, maybe?
I think it was previous weekend. Not this one, but the one before it.
Yeah, the 5th season of Samurai Jack ended, and we kind of like Samurai Jack.
Yeah, also we sort of date stamped ourselves now. Like, this is when we recorded this. Oh, not important.
Yeah. Either way, on screen you'll probably see right now a bingo square for the final episode. And we will sort of take this final episode step by step.
Yeah, like go through all the different spaces and be like, did this happen? Did this not happen?
Yeah.
Is this actually a thing we can argue for or against? Because some of them are a bit weird, and we'll get to those when we get there.
Yeah. So, first off, Ashi dies. Yeah, does she?
Well, technically she doesn't die, she just stops existing, but I would count it as her dying.
Yeah. So, we'll give that one a check. Scotsman's army of kids is not relevant.
It is semi-relevant because without them showing up, everyone else would be in a pinch. That said, he doesn't have an army of kids, he has an army of daughters.
Yeah, it's still his kids though.
Yes, but
yeah, whatever. Guardian...
I like the bit where he was like, here's all the names of my daughters.
Yeah, and then he was like, Jack, you don't like any of my daughters.
That was great. Guardian is not dead.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what they mean by Guardian in this case.
I'm thinking the giant samurai robot thing.
I would argue that one was never actually alive because it's a robot that has no AI.
Yeah. So we don't know about that one actually.
That's a giant question mark, I suppose.
Yeah. Episode is longer than usual. No, it's not.
That's just a plain no. That didn't happen.
Aku taunts Jack instead of going for the kill.
That's all he ever does. That's his entire shtick.
Yeah. Jack defeats Aku with the power of friendship or some other fortune cookie
nonsense.
Yeah.
Yes, that was exactly what happened. Ashi was like, now I'm actually myself again, sort of. I just have Aku powers. And now I can friendship power you back to the past so you can kill Aku. Yay. Also, spoilers if no one had thought of it.
Yeah, we kind of forgot to mention that.
I don't think people would go to this video and be like, oh my god, you spoiled me. Of course
they
it would
probably will. There's always someone who's like, oh god, you spoiled me for who Luke's dad is in Star Wars. And that one is like, 40 years old now.
You know how we solved this? We solved this by putting it in the title and being like, here, there's a 5-second screen in the start of the video being like, there's spoilers for Samurai Jack episode season 5, last episode.
Yeah. So, next one. More passionate making out.
That happened not.
No,
that was like one thing, and it was disgusting. And they thought it was disgusting because they were covered in...
Yeah, I popped the microphone.
Goo. Major plot points still left open. You did bring one up earlier when we were discussing this before. We were like, let's just record this.
Yeah. We don't know if Jack's still immortal.
Whether the whole time curse thing still affects him.
So maybe he's forever young now.
Forever young. Wow. Like, in so many ways that would suck ass. But at least he would live until the time in the future he came back from, so he can see what changed.
I guess.
That's a really weird sentence. Anywho, Gendy bamboozles us.
I wouldn't say he does.
I'm on the same page. I wouldn't say there is anything that's super surprising and off-curve or anything. That's just what it is.
So that's a no. Spooky samurai ghost reappear.
No,
he doesn't.
They just gone.
Yeah.
Jack gets back to the past. Oh, really?
Yeah, he does.
We sort of already spoiled the result for that one, but that's fine. Some kind of epilogue.
Yeah. Yeah, there is one.
Like, we could have spoiled that in the very first one, but we didn't.
Yeah.
There's a free one that's just free. So Aku dies.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
I mean, you could perhaps possibly argue that he doesn't die, but that's a very far stretch. Mostly just related to the very first episode ever of Samurai Jack, where it's like, Aku is just sealed. Okay.
Yeah. So whether he dies or not is like...
Probably dead.
Yeah. Shirtless Jack. Yeah, pretty much.
I'm a little uncertain on that. You were like, he is shirtless when he's up on the wall, and
Yes, I remember it. Yes, he's shirtless.
That's the thing. I don't remember if that's the case or not. But I think it's right. I'm just not entirely certain. So let's just give it a check.
If not, I'll look it up in the video, put it there for you.
Yay!
And be like, yeah, I'm right, or you're right.
More returning characters.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm a little uncertain if that's more returning characters.
The Jump Good Gorilla Group.
Right, they didn't.
And the dogs, they didn't either.
Yeah, you're right. I was like, oh right, there are those couple of... Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Community is not pleased.
I don't know, I think the community is kind of split down the middle.
Yeah, I feel like that's... You
what
can't
I've
really
seen.
say that yes or no, because people are...
Different opinions.
Yeah, and it's not like everyone has a united opinion about anything in this case.
Yeah.
That does happen sometimes in some fan groups and such, but just not really with Samurai Jack.
Yeah, I have a friend who will most likely give Samurai Jack a pass regardless of what he does.
Yeah. Anywho, more random gods appear.
Not really.
I don't believe there was any... Well, I guess you could suppose... No, that's not true. I was thinking Ashi, but she was already Aku-powered last episode.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
No. Open or unclear ending? Well, sort of open?
I mean, we know how it ended. It's not unclear in that way. Jack finished his mission.
Yeah, like Jack finished all he set out to do except getting it on with Ashi proper.
Yeah.
But it's like now there's just Jack and he doesn't really have a goal or anything, so...
Yeah. And we don't know if he's immortal or not, so that's kind of open or unclear.
Like, that's vaguely open, vaguely unclear. I would say it didn't have open or unclear ending, though, because it finishes all it sets out to do.
Yeah.
Celtic magic!
Pretty much.
Of course there's Celtic magic. We have Celtic magic bagpipes of...
Scotsman.
I was thinking ghosty... ethereal power things. I'm not sure where I was going with that. That's fine. I think. Anywho, Celtic magic is wonderful.
Yeah.
I love Celtic magic.
Yeah.
Different intro, outro.
Not really. It did the whole thing with the old opening coming back in the beginning.
But I'm like, outro? Very well, that was more Jet Li.
Yeah,
damn it!
It's been doing that for the entirety of season 5.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Jack died.
No.
I mean, perhaps you could maybe argue that he dies after the episode, but that's in the episode, and that's the whole does time curse thing still affect him? We don't know. So no, Jack does not die. Something time paradox. Well, duh. In like, I think we can find at least 5 different points in which this time paradox is here.
Yeah.
The most obvious one would be by the point in time in which Jack kills Aku, Ashi would just stop appearing because she's from the future.
Yeah.
But that also means that she can't send him back to the past to kill Aku.
Yeah.
So
it's weird. I have a small theory that it has no base on it. You cannot,
There's no basis for it, yeah.
Yeah, but basically Jack is out of time.
Oh,
as in he has no time.
Yeah, he's not related to any timeline or anything.
Yeah.
He's just Jack.
Yeah.
Sort of like how the Flash works in DC Universe.
I don't know. I haven't seen DC Universe Flash.
well, there's a bunch of comics and such where basically he fucks up timelines and such, and he himself doesn't really change. He makes different alternate timeline dimension things up himself that does things and show up and such, but they're not him. So the character himself is sort of out of line with time.
He's out of line with time, but he has a time. Weird. What I meant is that I don't know. There's that one with Kim Possible. I think it's the only time-related episode sort of thing that I felt was good, but it was only because it had an object that was out of time but still existed. So if you destroyed it in the future, it stopped existing in the past and any futures.
That is an interesting way to do it, but yeah.
So basically, if at any point in the future it would be destroyed, it stops existing, breaking the whole thing and putting you back
to a point in time when it first became a thing.
Yeah. When you first encountered it, at least.
Yeah. Anywho, time portal reactivates.
No, they don't.
Not really, but
she makes one herself.
That's sort of the thing. You could perhaps argue that Archie making one is a reactivation of time portal, but I wouldn't say it counts as such.
I think what they mean are the time portals Jack spent his time trying to find.
I'm thinking so too.
Season 4 and below.
All the different time portals that have existed throughout the entire show being sort of revived. Yeah. And that's just not the case. Where were they again? Up in episode is longer than usual, that dog person. They had their own cursed time portal that they were cursed to God and such. Yeah. He smashed that. I'm thinking it's all those portals they're thinking about in the time portal.
Well, the one for the monks, it was made by Aku.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Exactly. Something completely unexpected. No?
I don't know. It paying homage to Tenkan Toppa Gurren Lagann was slightly unexpected. Though I don't think he actually he did a thing.
That's sort of the thing. I don't think any of that was intentional, so you can't really say it was completely unexpected. It's just,
but it
this follows a pattern, and it's a functional good pattern that has been established to work.
Yeah.
So why not do it?
Yeah.
And that's why, even if it is homage, I wouldn't say it's unexpected. Like, it's just a part of the pattern.
Yeah, good point. So that's every field is a square, and we've hit a bingo in, what is it, third row?
Yeah, middle row.
Unless I was wrong and Jack is not shirtless.
That's the thing. And if that wasn't the case, there was a no bingo, which is... It's always a little surprising to me, because these custom-made bingo things tend to be like 90% yes.
Yeah. Also, I don't know where I found this square thing.
Well, I know it's from Tumblr, but I don't know where it's from before that.
The guy on Tumblr said he found it on Facebook.
Right, you mentioned that.
And the guy on Facebook probably found it somewhere else.
It would be wonderful if it just came back around and was like, this originated on Tumblr.
Yeah. Or maybe this originated on Instagram.
Oh.
Well, if this is yours and you see this video, please, and you want credit for it or something, I guess. I mean, it is basically just pictures and text. But if you want me to link the original, sure, you can tell me.
Yeah, we'll add that. That's fine.
Yeah.
So this is just a random one-off we decided to do out of nowhere because we were talking about this and was like, we can record this! Ha-ha! And thus we did.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.
I hope so, at least. Also, have a good day.
If we can see our own audience right now, then we have a problem.
Oh, that's some time paradox shit. Yeah. No.
Testicles.
Testicles. Why would you go for balls as the first thing you say?
To testicles?
Oh, damn it.